Good morning, students. Welcome again to our English class. And this is SUKANTA. So, yesterday we discussed about the question pattern and also the syllabus. Okay. Yesterday we discussed about our question pattern and syllabus. And yesterday I told you to start approach. So, just before starting the class, I have already noted the title of this topic, My Greatest Olympic Prize. My Greatest Olympic Prize. So let me introduce the writer first. Who is the writer of this topic, My Greatest Olympic Prize? Okay, and from the title it seems like that, My Greatest Olympic Prize. Okay, my means definitely it refers to the writer. That means writer's greatest Olympic prize. You know what is Olympic? Olympic is, an international tournament. Many more sports events and games events are there. Okay, and it occurs once after 4 years, and many more countries athletes participate in that Olympic Games. As you know, World Cup, Cricket World Cup. Actually, we don't prepare Olympic Games many more as compared to cricket. Okay, so cricket tournament is very attractive for us. But Olympic, only individual athletes are given importance. So my greatest Olympic prize is written by Jesse Owens. Okay, Jesse Owens, who was an American athlete. And he was born in 1913 and died in 1980. Okay, so open your book if you have My Greatest Olympic Prize. Okay, so Jesse Owens was an American track and field athlete who specialized in sprints and long jump. He was very excellent in track running. He was very excellent in long jump. Who? The writer of this topic. Because it is an autobiographical form. He has noted his own experience as an athlete who gained Olympic prize. Okay, who gained Olympic prize. So Jesse Owens was also a writer and also an athlete who was a long jumper. Okay, who was a long jumper. And in 1936, Olympic game was held in Berlin. In 1936. It is the year the Olympic game was held in Berlin, the capital of Germany. Okay, the capital of Germany. Before starting this topic, I would definitely reopen the pages of history. I would like to reopen the pages of history. Just imagine, students, the furious condition of the world in 1914. Can you tell me why the year 1914 is remembered? Because of First World War. Because of First World War. Okay, so forget all these things. Just get ready to go to some pages of history. Some pages of history. Okay, forget everything else. What is written on the board? Forget everything else. Just I would drag you to the world situation in the year 1914. 1914 is a historical date because of World War First. World War First. Okay, or First World War. And it continued up to 1919. It started in 1914 and continued up to 1919. In the First World War, okay, Germany was one side, Germany, Austria-Hungary was one side, and another side, France, England, okay, Russia, America, they were in other side. Okay, so Austria-Hungary, Germany, okay, other countries are one side, another France, England, Russia, USA, etc. You know, Italy was there. Huh? You know, in First World War, when it completed in 1919, this party was defeated. Germany was defeated, Austria-Hungary was defeated. Okay, and winner of First World War was France, England, Russia, USA, Italy. So when Germany was defeated, a treaty was signed. If you are from ODA medium students, you know Versailles Sandhi. One treaty was signed, okay, against Germany. 14 restriction points were there that Germany could not contact with other countries, that Germany's army should be limited up to 1 lakh. Germany had to bear 40 crore rupees or something as the penalty. Germany's Alsace-Lorraine area was taken by France. Germany's some part were taken by other countries. So Germany became very handicapped. Germany became very handicapped. Versailles चुक्ति जितने जर्मनी साइन कर दिला पिले 1919 ପରେ 1990 ପରେ जर्मनी अवस्था कहले न सरे. German became very poor, as if Germany's hands were cut and legs were cut, only the rest part of the body lying. At that time, no doubt, in Germany, democracy government was there. Democracy government. But it was very difficult for that government to run over the country because of weak economical problem, financial problem, social problem. German अवस्था बेले पैसा पत्र सब जाक पेनाल्टी पड़ जाइए, अर्थ अभाव, युद्ध परवर्ती समय सब तार इंपोर्टाट एरिया जाक सब कोयला खଣି एरिया जाक अन्य माने माड़ी बसुँच. जर्मनी माने हतभाग्य जर्मनी वर्साई और से जो वर्साई संधिर जो चुक्ति जहाँ लिखाई 14 वेराइटर चुक्ति से जर्मनी फॉलो करियो इवन कौन सी गवर्नमेंट ना जे जर्मनी को एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन कर पारे बा रूलिंग कर पारे एमिति का परिस्थिति रे मिले वर्साई ठेठी चली जर्मन सब लोग भावुं काश एमिति गोटे गवर्नमेंट आसंता आमको डेमोक्रेसी गवर्नमेंट दरकार नहीं. We need dictatorship. What do you mean by dictatorship? Monopoly means एकछत्रवादी. इमिति गोटे कौन से गोटे गवर्नमेंट आसता या आम डेमोक्रेसी बंद हो जाता आमर गोटे एकछत्रवादी गोटे सरकार आसता आम ताको सपोर्ट करता आम वर्साई संधि को मानि न था आम प्रतिशोध नहीं था आम फ्रांस सहित आउ थे युद्ध करता. Actually they were searching for that government, that is dictatorship government. Luckily Adolf Hitler. You must have heard this name Adolf Hitler in the pages of history. He was the founder of dictatorship. He was the founder of Nazi. तमें उड़िया रे पढ़ते हो नाजीवाद. He was the founder of Nazi. Italy, fascism. Benito Mussolini started fascism. Adolf Hitler started Nazism. They are the dictator. Dictatorship means एकछत्रवाद. जुआड़ जीव माड़ी चल क्या डरा डे कौन सी गवर्नमेंट को मानि हार ना आम जहाँ इच्छा ताहा कर डिक्टेटरशिप गवर्नमेंट एकछत्रवाद गवर्नमेंट. So Adolf Hitler was the example of this dictatorship government, and people of Germany blindly supported Adolf Hitler rather than the democracy government. No doubt in Germany democracy was going on. Democracy means Ganatantra. Democracy was going on. But people blindly supported to dictatorship. Almost all people supported to Nazi, Adolf Hitler. So Hitler slowly and silently gathered his strength and he wanted to take revenge against France, England, Russia and USA. He started his drive, taking a big army, taking a huge army. All were dictators, all were supporter of Nazi. Okay, you know very well, just Second World War, I would like to remind you the year of Second World War. Have you remembered Second World War? That was 1939. It continued up to 1945. Second World War. Okay, and today we are going to start the time Olympic game of 1936, just before the Second World War. At that time, the world condition was in a very aggressive mode, agro-nationalistic feeling, उग्र जातीयता भाव, देश को आखि बुझिकी भल पाइबा, जीवन पड़े पड़ो ना का मारी दो सीना कि आम देश को भल पाइबा. That is agro-nationalism. So this type of feeling came into the mind of the individuals, inhabitants of the world. Okay, so 1939 Second World War started. Before that, you know, Germany, Italy, Japan, all were in dictatorship. Other countries, same. France, England, okay, USSR means Russia, USA means America, and other countries were there. Okay, so Germany, Adolf Hitler, see, Nazi, year 1936. Olympic game was held in 1936. Let me introduce now who is Jesse Owens. Have you heard who is Hitler? Hitler is the founder of Nazi. He is the dictator of Germany. He was the ruler of Germany. He was the ruler of Germany. Just see USA. The writer Jesse Owens. Who is Jesse Owens? Jesse Owens was the writer. He was an American Negro. American Negro. Okay. He was an American Negro. Think about. This is Germany and this is America. German, Hitler. USA, American Negro, writer. An Olympic game was held in Germany. Olympic game was held in Germany. And here, the writer had to come to Germany. Very opponent party. This is one party and this is another party. History. India Pakistan relationship. Cricket match. Suppose one cricket match started between India and Pakistan. Now it is not going on, but when we were child, we saw many more aggressive activities. Suppose Pakistan or means some of the Indian committed suicide. Suppose India were some of the Pakistan people who supported cricket, they committed suicide. They broke their television set, etc. Because of agro-nationalistic feeling, ugra jatiyatavad, agro-nationalistic feeling. So this is the topic. This is the topic. Okay, no cricket match is going on between India and Pakistan nowadays. India is not going to Pakistan. Pakistan is not coming to India for cricket match because of enmity, hostility condition between India and Pakistan. Okay, so America and Germany was like that. It is just before the Second World War. It is just before the Second World War. Okay, writer was an American Negro. He went to Germany to take part in Olympic game because Olympic game was held in Berlin, the capital of Germany. The capital of Germany. Think the heart-thrilling condition. What type of heart-thrilling condition? If तुमको कहब पाकिस्तान जाके तमे गोटे मैच खेली आस हार्ट बीट बढ़ी जाव कहीं जब टिके भल खेलदेव पाकिस्तान लोक पथर लगेदेवे टे खराब खेलदेव यार इंडिया लोक तुम घरे पथर लगेदेवे सो दिस इज द हार्ट थ्रिलिंग कंडीशन आर यू गेटिंग मी सो दिस इज द कंडीशन नेक्स्ट कम टू सेकंड पर्सन हु इज लॉजलन it is another character of this topic Lozlan is also an athlete Jesse Owens was an athlete also the writer of this topic Lozlan was an athlete of Germany. Lozlan was an athlete of Germany. He was kept secretly by Hitler. Are you getting me or not? Lozlan was an athlete or a performer who was kept secretly by Hitler to perform better in the Olympic Games, to show their superiority. Actually, Adolf Hitler's ideology is different. He always said that we are the Aryan. We are the Aryan. We are superior to all people of the world. All are inferior to us. And we are superior to all. आमे समस्त को बड़ आमे जाति रे बड़ आमे शक्ति रे बड़ we are superior to all the community all the race all the caste of the world we are superior this is Aryan superiority theory of Adolf Hitler and this ideology is called master race ideology or Aryan supremacy theory okay so got it who is Lozlan was kept by Hitler means Lozlan was also from Germany Hitler was also from Germany okay Owens was from America and Owens came to Germany to take part in Olympic Games this is the topic got it this is the year 1936 so can we start this topic have you got your fundamental clear who is Adolf Hitler and who is Lozlan and who is Jesse Owens. Let me again clarify about your doubts. And if you have any doubt, you can raise your hands. Okay. Owens was the writer of this topic. Owens was an athlete. Owens was an American Negro. He went to Germany to take part in Olympic Games. And Adolf Hitler was the founder of Nazi. He was the ruler of Germany. And Lozlan was an athlete and kept secretly by Hitler to perform better in the Olympic Games. So let us start this topic. If you have book, then open. Okay. So in the summer 1936. So it was the summer of 1936. It was the summer of 1936. Which season was going on? Summer season was going on. Okay, and year 1936. Open your book, page number 50. All of you, open your book 1, page number 50. Yesterday I told you that your book 1 contains prose and poetry. So it was the summer of 1936. The Olympic Games were being held in Berlin. Olympic Games were being held in Berlin. Berlin is the capital of Germany. Okay, it is the year 1936. Olympic Game was held in Berlin, in the capital of Germany. Okay, so Adolf Hitler. Who is Adolf Hitler? The founder of Nazi, the ruler of Germany, the dictator of Germany. He childishly insisted that his performers were the member of a master race. He childishly insisted. Being a ruler, he should not insist his performer. Being a ruler, because he was the ruler. He should not encourage. He should encourage, but he should not encourage childishly that you are the member of master race. You are the member of master race. So very important question here, what is master race? So Adolf Hitler childishly means just a child, like a child. Childishly means it is an adverb. Like a child, he insisted, he persuaded, he motivated, he encouraged his performers. What do you mean by performer? Those who are taking part is called performer. He childishly insisted his performer that you are the member of master race. Master race. What do you mean by master race? So it is the belief of or ideology or belief of Adolf Hitler. Our race is master. Race means caste. Race means community. Our race is the master race. Means we are superior and others are inferior. We the German are superior, others are inferior. You should prove your superiority. Now you are going to take part in Olympic Games. Now you the performer, you the player, you the athlete are going to perform in athlete and you have to win at any cost. I don't know anything else. मत्ते किसी जना नहीं. तुम्हें कौन कुछ करो मरो की सरो, but gold medal जीती गिरे सो. तादरा मुंह prove करिए जे German are superior. We are superior. Adolf Hitler is superior. Nazi is superior. And we are able to win the world. We are able to conquer the world. तुम्हें जब हारी जीवो, insult कहाँ पे आसियो, मत्ते आसियो. तो do or die. करो बा मरो. तुम्हें जीती के आसियो तो पड़े. Because you are the member of master race. You are the member of master race. Okay. So what is? So in 1936 summer season, Olympic game was held in Berlin. Adolf Hitler childishly insisted the performers that they are the member of master race. They are the member of master race. At that time, nationalistic feeling was all-time high. What do you mean by all-time high? Means highest ever. All-time high means the highest ever. Nationalistic feeling. What do you mean by nationalistic feeling? To love our country is nationalistic feeling. But high nationalistic feeling is very bad. It is called agro-nationalism. Ugra Jatiyotavad. Eventually, our Podosi country, our neighbor country, we always consider that it is our enemy country. That doesn't mean some Pakistan people suppose come to India. Can we kill them? If we kill them, this is called agro-nationalism. कारण आमर चारिटा इंडियन को तमे सेठी मार देछ आमे 5 जन को एठी मार दो. This is called agro nationalism. Killing is not good. Okay, killing is not good. This is not the final solution. So at that time nationalistic feeling was all time high because three countries become dictatorship and other countries they have already gathered off and three countries wanted to also gather other countries for their support. So that they can start the Second World War and take revenge against America, Russia, England, France, etc. That is why the nationalist feeling was very high. Okay, but I was not worried. According to Jesse Owens, I stand for Jesse Owens. So I was not worried about all this. Okay, I was not worried about all this. Because I had trained, sweated, and disciplined myself for 6 years with the games in mind. So when Jesse Owens came to know that Hitler insisted his players that they should win the medals. But when he came to know about this belief about the ideology of Hitler, he didn't mind, he was not worried at all. I was not worried. Who said? Jesse Owens said. I was not worried because I had trained, I had sweated, I had a discipline for long 6 years. ମୁଁ 6 ବର୍ଷ ଧରି ଟ୍ରେନିଂ କରିଛି 6 ବର୍ଷ ଧରି गेम प्रैक्टिस କରିଛି तो कौन प्रॉब्लम आडलफ हिटलर को था मोर कौन गला ମୁଁ ତ ଖେଳିବାକୁ ଯାଉଛି ନା थोड़ी ମୁଁ ଯୁଦ୍ଧ କରିବାକୁ ଯାଉଛି. Okay, just I am going to take part in Olympics. I am not going to take part in any battle. Why should I think about this? So he was not worried. Why? Because he had trained for 6 years. He had disciplined himself for 6 years. He had kept the games in his mind for 6 years. That's why he was not worried all about this. He was not worried all about this. He was perfectly strong. His willpower was very strong. His willpower was very strong. He didn't mind it all. He continued. He continued. What? To gather up his strength. Why? While I was going over on the boat, all I could think about was taking home one or two of those gold medals. So he had decided while he was going on the boat. At that time, there was no aeroplane, there was no flight system. Suppose you want to go to any country, means you have to take part the water or sea. That means the voyage system. By sea. So while he was on the boat, he was thinking that definitely he would win one or two gold medals, at least one or two gold medals, at least long jump. At least he could win the long jump. Why, I had my eyes especially on the long jump. A year before, as a university student, I had set the world record of 26 feet 8 1 by 4 inches. That was his great strength. Just before 1 year, Jesse Owens had set the world record of 26 feet. 26 feet 8 inches 1 by 4. 26 feet 8 inches 1 by 4 means 26 foot सह 8 इंच पर भी 1 by 4 means 4 1 by 4 मिसले 9 इंच ही 8 इंच ऊपर आउट. So one question definitely comes to our mind: how it was the world record? How can we say that it was a world record of Jesse Owens? Yes. For example, suppose तुम गाँव क्रिकेट खेल वर्ल्ड हाई स्कोर के तुम जान रोहित शर्मा कर तुम गाँव में बिलमाल क्रिकेट खेल भल बल पड़ा बाड़ बाड़ 415 बाड़े के बाड़ेला 415 तापर तुम डे मैंने बैट धरिकी yes I have kept world record, I have kept world record, I have broken the record of Rohit Sharma. Is it possible? Not possible. कहीं इंटरनेशनल रे हे पारे न हो पारे. It is very difficult to score. But in our village it is possible, but in international it is impossible. Come to our long jump. 1 feet is like this. This length is called 1 feet. International 1 feet is equal to our village 1 feet. Suppose you can jump 26 feet in your village, definitely you can jump 26 feet in international level. But in cricket it is not possible. If you score 400 plus in village or in your school or college, it is not so easy to score in international level. But at 1 feet long jump in feet measurement, it may be equal. So he had broken the world record. So he had scored 26 feet 8 inches 1 by 4 in his university career. That's why he was more confident. He was full of confidence that definitely I will win in long jump. So he was not worried all about this. So everyone kind of expected me to win that Olympic event hands down. What do you mean by hands down? Easily. As I had set the world record of 26 feet plus 8 inches more, so everyone had expected that Jesse Owens would definitely win long jump because he had set world record in his university career. When he take part in Olympic, definitely he would score the better. ଏବେ ଆମର ଦୁତି ଚାନ୍ଦ ଯାଇଥିଲା ନା ନାଇଁ କୋଉଠି ଯାଇଥିଲା ଅଲିମ୍ପିକ କୁ ଯାଇଥିଲା ତ इंडियन से भल रनिंग कला ताको देखिए आम छाड़े तो इंटरनेशनल लेवल कौन ताठू भल अन्य मान दौड़े सो सी फर्स्ट पाई पारे गोल्ड मेडल बुझा बुझे ना तो सेमती तो ये जो 26 फीट होता यूनिवर्सिटी रे आपको समस्त आशा करते डेफिनेटली इट गोटे वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड स्कोर आउ जेसी ओवेन्स विल विन द गोल्ड मेडल hands down means easily. I was in for a surprise. I was in for a surprise. When the time came for the long jump trials, I was starting to see a tall boy hitting the peak at almost 26 feet on his practice leaves. So what do you mean by leaf? Leap. Leap means slow down, jump. Leap means jump. Just before you were saying that I was not worried all about this because I had set world record of 26 feet and so and so and I will definitely win the long jump. But when practice match started, he became surprised to see a tall man. He became surprised, he became startled to see a tall man who could easily jump 26 feet in his practice. He saw that man. He could easily jump 26 feet. But he was thinking that definitely the long jump gold medal is in my pocket. But he became surprised when he saw a tall man could easily jump 26 feet in his practice trials. Okay. And he turned out to be a German named Laszlo. He was a German. His name was Laszlo. Just before I had introduced you, who was Laszlo? Laszlo was a German athlete. Laszlo was a German athlete. He was kept by Hitler. He was kept by Hitler. He was also insisted by Hitler to win the medal. So when Owens came to know that man was Laszlo, that man was a German, that man was kept by Hitler, he became very angry because he was an American athlete and Laszlo was a German athlete. He could easily jump 26 feet. But Jesse Owens had expected to get gold medal in long jump easily. That's why he became a little bit worried. So at first he was not worried, but later he became a little bit worried. I was told that Hitler had kept him under wraps, evidently hoping he would win the job. I was told. I told means mu kahili. I was told. Matte kuhagala. This is the basic form. I was told that Hitler had kept him under wraps. Hitler had kept him secretly to perform better in the Olympic Games. Okay. I suppose that if long won, it would add some new support to the Nazis' Aryan superiority theory. After all, I am a Negro, a hot under the collar about Hitler's ways. I determined to go out there and really show Darfurer and his master race who are superior and who are not. He determined strongly. When he came to know that this person was kept by Hitler, this tall, long man was kept by Hitler, he determined. Determined means took strong promise to beat the Laszlo. Because if Laszlo won, means it would give some extra support to Aryan superiority theory. What do you mean by Aryan superiority theory? This is also the theory of Hitler, that Germans were superior and others were inferior. Germans were high and others were low. So he determined to beat Laszlo. To show Darfurer. What do you mean by Darfurer? Darfurer is the name of Hitler. Another name of Hitler. He wanted to show Hitler. He wanted to show Darfurer. Darfurer is another name of Hitler. And Hitler was called H. Darfurer. He wanted to show Hitler that Germans were not inferior. Germans were also superior to, Bulgar. Negroes means American were not inferior. American can be superior to German. Always Germans are not superior. Okay, so hot under the collar. What do you mean by hot under the collar? Means getting angry. Hot under the collar means getting angry. Because I am a Negro. I am an American Negro. I have to show Darfurer. I have to show Hitler that American Negroes were not inferior to German. So, angry is bad for an athlete. He became very angry. Okay? So, आउथरे बोल से देखो, आउथरे कितने मिनट थी वो? 1 minute. Surya.